Okay, so just a fair warning, my voice is not warmed up at all right now, so we'll see how well this stream goes. Well, at least the first part, anyway. That aside, what's up, everybody? My name is Tentacle, and welcome to a very interesting Pokemon stream. I've got two different tier lists that I want to create with you guys first, and then once that's over, we'll be switching over to Pokemon Violet so I can hunt for shiny Clefairy in the latest Mass Outbreak event. Anyway, before we get started, who do we got in the chat? We got Bread, we got Scarlet, we got Hank, and I think that's everybody. Just so you know, guys, I have the stream pulled up on my phone because I'm going to need to have each of these tier lists pulled up on my computer, so I won't be able to see the chat unless I look at the stream via my phone. Also, what's up, Tricolor? Welcome to the stream. Now then, trying to think for a second. I might as well cut an intro just in case I want to make this into a video. Although it might be a little bit tough to make an intro for this. I had to spend all morning thinking of what I wanted to say. But I think I have an idea. So let's see. Ah, I got it. This is gonna be good. There are so many Pokemon tier lists out there. Favorite starter Pokemon, favorite rivals, favorite antagonists, even tier lists based on an entire generation of Pokemon. It's all too much, man. But today, I have found two very different Pokemon tier lists, and in this video, we're going to be tackling both of them. Or, I guess I should clarify. I, Tentacle, am going to be ranking each of these tier lists, along with my lovely chat, whom you probably cannot see. But I will be reading messages from them from time to time. Say hi to the people, chat. Now then, the first tier list I'm going to be making is a bit of a strange one. Over the past few weeks, Pokemon has done a collaboration with Vocaloid, of all things, to release 18 different designs for Hatsune Miku. Each one represents each of the Pokemon types. They are going to be in alphabetical order in this tier list, and I'm going to try my darndest to rank them in terms of as much of an order as possible. I don't know how much sense that made, but hopefully you guys get it. Anyway, let's get this started. And just as before, I'm going to be giving each of these tiers unique names, so I'm just not using the SABCD format. Right away, I'm just going to say this. Ground, Bug, where's Ghost? Ghost and Poison are my four favorite Miku designs out of all of them. They all deserve S tier, and they're in the proper order. Dark-type Miku is pretty cool, but not really as cool as S tier, so she's gonna go in high A tier, low S tier. Normal and Psychic type Miku are also gonna go in S tier. I like those, but I don't know. Something about the 4 that I've already put in S tier just sticks out to me for some reason, you know? And let's see. Nah, I'm not gonna rank Steel type Miku just yet. You know, for this being the last design that was revealed, I'm gonna put Dragon type Miku in C tier. I know this design has its fans. I'm not one of them. I just don't get it. It seems so basic, you know what I mean? Something about it feels off. Electric, grass, and fire are gonna go in B tier. These designs are cool, but they're not, I guess, great, you know? The B tier in any tier list is what I consider to be the neutral tier, if that makes sense. Now let's see if I can speedrun a few of these. Steel type Miku also goes in B tier. Fighting goes in A tier. Ice goes in A tier. And you know what? I'm going to swap normal and dark type Miku real quick. I think that's more accurate to how I like each design. Fairy is going to go in C tier. That's just not really my thing. I'm sorry if you do like that design, but I don't really. Flying goes into B tier, as does Rock. And I know some of you might consider this a weird choice, but I think Water type Miku goes in the middle of A tier. I actually like this design. But there we go. The first tier list is already done, lickety split. And now it's time to give each of these tiers a name. Let's see how this looks. Okay, this'll do. S tier is gonna be called So Cool. And I got a little smiley emoticon as well. A tier is gonna be called Very Nice. B tier is gonna be, no. B tier is gonna be Pretty Cool / Cute. And C tier is gonna be called Alright / Not My Preference. I didn't put any of Miku's designs in D tier because I don't actively dislike any of them. It's just that these two aren't my style. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, you know? And there we go. That does it for the Hatsune Miku tier list. I'm gonna create a separate recording for the next excuse me, for the next one. Meanwhile, I'm going to hide this window because I want to download this tier list and post it to Twitter later. I'm creating a separate tier list or a separate video for this next tier list because it's massive. I'm gonna explain it at the beginning of this recording. So that way no one will get lost, you know? Check it out. You can see just how much we're gonna be going through in this tier list. Alright, now let's see. Recording is going. And now, here comes the fun part. This next tier list is much, much larger than the Hatsune Miku one. I found a tier list that lets you rank your favorite Pokemon of each type from all 9 generations. This is simultaneously going to be the largest and most challenging tier list I've ever made in my entire life. And before we get started, I am going to give a couple of stipulations, a few caveats, if you will. For Generation 1, I am not going to include any Pokemon that became Dark or Steel type in later generations. So that includes Pokemon like Magneton or Mega Gyarados. However, I will consider Generation 1 Pokemon that became Fairy type in later generations. I'm also going to try to use as little repeats as possible. That being said, let's begin. Favorite normal type from Generation 1? That's an easy one. Snorlax. No question about it. I was originally gonna choose Eevee for this, but I actually like Snorlax more. Favorite fire type is probably Arcanine. And just for the record, there may be moments where I change my mind later in this tier list. I will go back and change them accordingly. I know some of you are probably gonna think I'll choose Tentacool or Tentacruel for favorite water type, but no. My favorite is actually Slowbro. It's so funny to me for some reason. Favorite grass type is Vileplume. Electric is Jolteon. Ice is Lapras. Then we have Machamp. Oh, I forgot how many poison types there were in Generation 1. Look at this. I might need to scoot this a little farther. There we go. Now you guys should be able to see all the Pokemon. Now let's see. Favorite poison type from Generation 1. For now, I'm gonna say Weezing, but I want to see what the ground type options are. Ah, okay, that makes more sense. Then Marowak for favorite ground type. You caught Moltres after fighting it for like 2 hours and then your GBA died? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Bread. I've had similar moments when I was a kid. I remember one time when I was playing the Generation 1 games, I found a wild Lapras, but before I could catch it, my GBA died. Now then, favorite flying type? Definitely Pidgeot. Psychic is Alakazam. Bug is Butterfree. And I'm just saying this right now, I will never put Parasect on a tier list. Same with Paras. I have so much PTSD from those two Pokemon from Legends Arceus, it's not even funny. I hate them with a burning passion as of that game. Favorite rock type is probably Aerodactyl. There are only 3 options for ghost types, so I'm going to choose Gengar. Same with Dragon. Nothing for Dark and Steel, although, here's the kicker. I get to choose the Clefairy line, the Jigglypuff line, or Mr. Mime for my favorite fairy type. And that's an easy one, it's Clefable. Unfortunately, there's no way to basically say not applicable for the Dark and Steel types, so I'm just leaving those blank. Now then, favorite starter Pokemon of Generation 1 is definitely Charmander. Gimmick form is a little weird, because it could include Mega Evolutions or Gigantamax Pokemon, as you can see. This is actually a really tough choice. Between all the Generation 1 Mega Evolutions, I like Mega Mewtwo X the most. But in terms of Gigantamax forms, I like Snorlax the most. In fact, hang on. I'm gonna redo that part. I just wanted to shrink it so you guys could see it. Gimmick form is a little weird, because this could include legendary... shoot, I misspoke. In fact, let me take this time to fix this tier list thing. Whatever. I'll make that work. Gimmick form is a little weird because this could include Mega Evolutions, Dynamax Pokemon, or even regional forms. And that makes this 10 times harder because between all of the Kanto region Mega Evolutions, I like Mega Mewtwo X the most. But in terms of Gigantamax forms, I like Gigantamax Gengar the most. I think for the sake of this tier list, I'm gonna put Mega Mewtwo X for now. And for favorite legendary Pokemon, Articuno. Once this tier list is over, I'm gonna go back to this all-time favorite selection here and do that for each individual generation. I think that would be a nice thing to save for last. Now then, let's try Generation 2. Now then, let's try Generation 2. How could I not include Furret as my favorite normal type? This is a little tough here because some of these Pokemon that are present for fire types might have other types like Houndoom, Magcargo, or Ho-Oh that could be applicable to other parts of the tier list, like Rock. See what I mean? But for now, I'm just gonna put Magcargo here. I don't know if I'm gonna change that. Favorite water type is Quagsire. Favorite grass type is Jumpluff. Electric is Ampharos, although I don't know if it's pronounced that or Ampharos. I've heard both. Also, what's up, Evil Clops? Welcome to the stream. I'm currently making a very large Pokemon tier list. It's one for your favorite Pokemon of each type of every generation. We already did the Hatsune Miku tier list if you want to scroll back a little bit. However, I will be turning, well, most likely, I will be turning this stream into a highlight video. Now then, favorite ice type of Generation 2 is definitely Delibird. Hitmontop for fighting types, Crobat for poison, and Donphan for ground types. You think Ghost-type Miku is the best? Well, good news for you then, Evil Clops. I put that one in S tier. I'm not going to spoil the rest of it. You guys are just going to have to wait for the highlight video if I choose to make it. Also, excuse me. Sorry for all the stuttering. For some reason, my computer mouse wasn't reading my inputs. Now let's see. Favorite flying type of Generation 2? Of all these Pokemon, probably Mantine. Favorite psychic type is Espeon. Bug type is Scizor. Tyranitar for rock types, obviously. And I guess I kind of have to put Misdreavus for ghost types. That brings me to That brings me to a pretty interesting point, in my opinion. Did you guys know that in Pokemon Colosseum, Misdreavus is considered OP? That's because it's the only ghost-type Pokemon in the game that you can own. Now then, I actually do really like Kingdra, so it's a good thing that's there for dragon types. Favorite dark type is going to be Houndoom. Steel is going to be Skarmory. Oh, right. I forgot. Each of these Pokemon are going to be considered fairy types as well. I guess I might as well extend this fairy type caveat to the other generations leading up to Generation 5. Otherwise, it wouldn't be fair. So I guess Azumarill for favorite Gen 2 fairy type. Now then. Too far. Cyndaquil is definitely my favorite Johto region starter. Mega Ampharos is my favorite gimmick form in air quotes. And Suicune is my favorite legendary. Also, thank you for the kind words, chat. What's my favorite song in the entire series? Ooh, now that is a challenge. If you guys have never heard the Distortion World music from Pokemon Platinum version, look it up. It is definitely worth a listen. Although I also really like the Driftvale City Gym music from Black and White 2. Oh, that's cool to hear, Evoclops. Now then, Generation 3. Alright, Generation 3. And I'm gonna be speeding things up a little bit for the rest of this video. I don't want this to drag on. So, favorite normal type is Slacking. Fire type is Camerupt. Or no, Blaziken. Favorite water type is actually Swampert. Grass type is Breloom. Electric type is Manectric. Then we have Walrein, Medicham, Seviper, Flygon. There are more, so stay tuned. There we go, I think this'll work. Oops, not that. Let's see how this looks on the stream. Yeah, that'll work. Swellow for flying types. Then, Solrock. Nincada. Armaldo. Bayonet. Salamence. Absol. Metagross. Gardevoir. And that's it for each of the 18 types. My favorite starter from Gen 3 is Mudkip. My favorite gimmick form is Mega Metagross. And my favorite legendary from Gen 3 is Rayquaza. I guess I might as well say this. I'm considering the gimmick form section to be its own thing. This doesn't fall under my repetition caveat that I mentioned towards the beginning of this tier list. Alright, see you later, Scarlet. Thanks for stopping by. Now then, Generation 4. And just for the record, if you guys want to see what types each section of the tier list have, go back to what I picked for Generation 1. I mentioned each type in this list individually. Now let's see. Favorite normal type is definitely Bibarel. Fire type is Magmortar. Water is Gastrodon, specifically this form. Grass is Roserade. Electric is Luxray. Ice is actually Mamoswine, not Glaceon. I bet I faked some of y'all out there. Fighting Actually, hang on. Before I do that, I want to see what Steel-type options there are. That's a bit tougher then. Fighting type for Generation 4 is going to be Gallade. Poison is Drapion. Ground is Rhyperior. Hang on, let me scroll over. Dagnabbit, not again! Stop doing that. Sorry guys, I know this is taking a while, but this is the best way for me to present this tier list. Favorite flying type from Generation 4 is Staraptor. And this might be where I start putting legendary Pokemon within the individual types in this tier list, because all of the Pokemon here are either ones that I don't like or ones that I might consider for other types. Like, for example, Bronzong here is also present in the Steel-type tier list. Actually, no. You know what? I have a better idea. Favorite Psychic type in this tier list is Bronzong for Generation 4. Favorite Bug type is Yanmega. Favorite Rock type is Rampardos. Favorite Ghost type is definitely Dusknoir. Favorite Dragon type is Garchomp, which is actually one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Favorite Dark type from Generation 4 is Weavile. Favorite Steel type is Empoleon. And Togekiss for Fairy types. And for the last ones, starter is Turtwig, gimmick form is Mega Garchomp, and legendary is Giratina. No question about it. I frickin' love Giratina. Also, what's up, Tuesday? Welcome to the stream. And don't worry, I covered that already, Evoclops. Alright, now it's time for Generation 5. And you might be able to see some of the upcoming parts to this tier list down below, near where my PNG tuber is. Favorite normal type of Generation 5 is... Oh, right. I forgot Rufflet and Braviary were considered normal and flying type. I thought they were just part flying. I thought they were just pure flying. And what's up, Dylan? Welcome to the stream. We're currently making a Pokemon tier list that features every Pokemon type in each generation. This is the hardest tier list I've ever made. Anyway, favorite normal type for Generation 5 is actually Stoutland, because I have a bit of a soft spot for it. Not just because of the Pokemon anime, but the first ever Generation 5 shiny Pokemon I found on my own time was Stoutland's pre-evolved form, Herdier. So there we go. That's why Stoutland is my favorite normal type. Favorite fire type from Gen 5 is Darmanitan. Favorite water type is probably Jellicent. Favorite grass type is Whimsicott, no question about it. I freaking love Whimsicott, that's why I have it on my Pokemon Sword team. My favorite electric type from Generation 5, huh? I do like Electros here, but I gotta say I like Zebstrika more. My favorite ice type from Generation 5 is definitely Vanillux. I don't know why, I just like its derpy faces. Plus, it's not that bad of a defensive Pokemon if you want to use one on your team. It's great at setting up Hail. My favorite fighting type from Generation 5 is Conkeldurr. Favorite poison type is Garbodor. My favorite ground type is Excadrill. I know you can't see this right now, but we're still in Generation 5. My favorite flying type from Gen 5 is probably Braviary. Favorite psychic type is Sigilyph, just because I really love its design. My favorite bug type is Galvantula. Favorite rock type is Archeops. Ghost is Chandelure. Favorite dragon type is Haxorus. If only because my favorite... Or wait, no. Actually, my favorite dragon type from Gen 5 is Hydreigon. My favorite dark type is Bisharp. And my favorite steel type is Klinklang. And I'm actually not going to put anything for Fairy. And you know what? Hold that thought. And because Cottony and Whimsicott are considered grass and fairy type in later generations, I'm actually going to change my favorite grass type to Lilligant. Just so I can put Whimsicott on this tier list as well. I think it's only fair. And lastly, for Generation 5, my favorite starter is Oshawott. My favorite gimmick form is Gigantamax Garbodor. And my favorite legendary is Zekrom. Okay, now it's time for Generation 6. Let's do it. We're over halfway there, guys. I know we can finish it. This recording has already been 30 minutes long. I might have to move this recording to a flash drive after this is over. Favorite normal type from Generation 6 is Pyroar. Favorite fire type is Talonflame. Favorite water type is Clawitzer. Grass is Trevenant. Electric is actually Heliolisk. I think it's underrated. Favorite ice type from Gen 6 is Aurorus. Favorite fighting type is Hawlucha. Poison is Dragalge. It's a good thing Zygarde isn't my favorite legendary Pokemon from Gen 6, otherwise we'd have a problem. There, this will be easier for people to see. Favorite flying type from Generation 6 is Noivern. Favorite psychic type is Meowstic. Favorite bug type is Vivillon, but specifically this pattern. Favorite rock type is Tyrantrum. Ghost is Aegislash. Favorite dragon type is Goodra. Favorite dark type is Malamar. And, I forgot about this. I might need to change this to Gourgeist for favorite ghost type in Gen 6, only so I can put Aegislash here. And my favorite fairy type from Generation 6 is Sylveon. Also, what's up, Pug Izzy? Welcome to the stream. I do agree, Chandelure is very cool, Evilclops. Now then, my favorite starter for Gen 6 is Froakie. My favorite gimmick form, now that we have access to all of the Mega Evolutions, is still probably either Mega Mewtwo X, Mega Swampert, or Mega Gyarados. Or, sorry, not Gyarados, Metagross. You know, this is the first time I'm actually going to do a repeat. I still like Mega Mewtwo X the most. And my favorite legendary from Generation 6 is Xerneas. Also, welcome back, Scarlet. I swear, one of these days, whenever I do streams that are based on my computer, I'm gonna be adding music. I just haven't really found a good way to do so yet. Not to worry, though, whenever I make this into a highlight video, I'm gonna make sure to add music. Alright, Generation 7, here we go. Favorite normal type is Beware. Favorite fire type is Turtonator. Actually, no, Alolan Marowak. Favorite water type is Wishy-Washy, specifically the school form. Favorite grass type is Alolan Exeggutor. Actually, hang on, before I continue. Ah, okay, we're good. I thought I messed up. That's fine, Evilclops. If you gotta go, I understand. Anyway, favorite electric type from Generation 7 is Alolan Raichu. 2 regional forms in a row. 3 if you count Alolan Ninetales. Favorite fighting type from Generation 7 is Crabominable. Favorite poison type is Salazzle. And my favorite ground type from Gen 7 is Palossand. No, don't move me. My favorite flying type from Generation 7 is... I didn't know Minior was part flying type. I thought it was just pure rock. Okay. Favorite flying type from Generation 7 probably is Minior. Favorite psychic type from Gen 7 is Oranguru. Bug is Vikavolt. And before any of you get mad in the comments and say it's pronounced Vikavolt, I'm just going off of what the anime says. They pronounce it with a long I there. So, I'm calling it Vikavolt. Okay? Just saying that right now before anyone gets mad in the comments. Favorite rock type is Lycanroc, specifically the Midnight form. Favorite ghost type is actually Mimikyu. Mainly because there are a bunch of other fairy types here that are cool. Favorite dragon type from Gen 7 is Komodo. Favorite dark type is Alolan Raticate. I actually didn't know Meltan and Melmetal were considered Generation 7. I thought they were considered Generation 8 Pokemon. So I guess I will put Melmetal in favorite Steel type. I really like its design. Meanwhile, you over there who's never heard of any of these names, but you're still loving it. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this, by the way. Favorite fairy type from Generation 7 is probably Ribombee. It's kinda cute. And that's it for the 18 types for that generation. As for the other categories, my favorite starter is Rowlet. My favorite gimmick form is, again, Alolan Ninetales. And my favorite legendary is Lunala. Now it's time for Generation 8. And this is where things get a little weird. Because if I started using any repeats earlier in this video, I am definitely going to be doing some repeats for this generation. Alright, I got it. I will be using Pokemon Legends Arceus exclusive Pokemon in this part of the tier list as well, only because that gives me more options than just the Pokemon that are in the Galar region. So my favorite normal type for Generation 8 is Ursaluna. My favorite fire type is Cinderace. Water is probably Dreadnought. Yeah, I'm still going to choose that. Grass is Appleton, no question. My favorite electric type from Gen 8 is Morpeko. Favorite ice type is Galar Darmanitan. My favorite fighting type is Surfetched. Favorite poison type is Toxtricity. Favorite ground type is Sandaconda. Also, what's up, Taylor? Welcome to the stream. We're currently creating a tier list based on every Pokemon type and every generation. This is going to be painful. Anyways, my favorite flying type from Generation 8 is Corviknight. Favorite psychic type is Hatterene. Favorite bug type is Snom, no question. Favorite rock type is Kleavor. My favorite ghost type from Gen 8 is Zoroark, the Hisuian form. Favorite dragon type is Dracovish. My favorite dark type is probably Urshifu. Or wait, no, Hisuian Samurott. I definitely like that one more. Favorite steel type from Gen 8 is Berserker, if only because I have a soft spot for it after playing Shield. And my favorite fairy type from Gen 8 is Grimmsnarl. Now then, for starters, I'll choose Scorbunny. My favorite gimmick form is Gigantamax Toxtricity, and my favorite legendary is... Probably Zacian. Alright, one more generation. Let's do this. And then once that's over, I get to decide my all-time favorites from this list. You know it, you love it, you can't live without it. It's time for Generation 9. Favorite normal type from Gen 9 is Dunsparce. Favorite fire type is probably... Probably Skeledirge. Favorite water type is Walking Wake. Favorite grass type is... Hang on, where is it? Ah, here we go, Smoliv. Favorite electric type is Pommet. Favorite ice type is Satitan. And you know what? I actually like Bellibolt more than Pommet. Some people don't like it, but I do. My favorite fighting type from Gen 9 is without a doubt Iron Hands. Favorite poison type from Gen 9 is... Probably... Yeah, my favorite poison type from Gen 9 is definitely Glimmora. If only because my favorite ground type is Clodsire, and I don't want very much repetition. Alright, see you later, Evil Clops. Favorite flying type from Gen 9 is Kilowattrel. Favorite psychic type is Espathra. Favorite bug type is Lokix. Favorite rock type is Garganical. Favorite ghost type is Cerulege. Dragon is probably Baxcalibur. Oh, wait, hang on, I didn't do the thing. There we go. To repeat, my favorite ground type from Gen 9 is Clodsire. There we go, now you guys can see the rest. Favorite dark type is probably King Gambit. My favorite steel type from Gen 9 is actually Golden Go, even though its shiny form is absolutely abysmal. And my favorite let me start over. And my favorite fairy type from Gen 9 is Tinkaton, no question. And for Generation 9, my favorite starter is Fuecoco. My favorite gimmick form is probably the water type Tauros. And my favorite legendary is Miraidon. Now then, for the last parts of this tier list, I need to decide my favorite Pokemon from each type in each individual generation, and then my favorite Pokemon of all of them that I've chosen. I'm actually going to remove my PNG tuber for this one so you guys can see it better. So my favorite of the ones I've chosen for Gen 1. I gotta say, it's Vileplume. I really like this one. I don't know why. Vileplume was probably one of the first Pokemon designs that stuck out to me as a kid whenever I played the Generation 1 remakes on the GBA. My favorites of the Generation 2 Pokemon that I've chosen is a toss-up between either Quagsire or Ampharos. But I think I am going to choose Ampharos. My favorite from Generation 3 is definitely Swampert. For Gen 4, it's Luxray. No, Garchomp. And I was just saying how much I liked Garchomp. Not picking it for my favorite from this list would be a travesty. Gen 5 is Excadrill. Or wait, no. Yeah, Excadrill. As much as I like Whimsicott, I like I like Excadrill a heck of a lot more. My favorite from Gen 6 is Aegislash. Gen 7 is Melmetal. Gen 8 is Cinderace. And Gen 9 is Clodsire. And now, here comes the hardest part of this whole thing. I have to pick a favorite from each type and every generation to eventually crown the all-time favorite from this list. So let's see. Of these normal types, I honestly like Ursaluna the most. For the fire type section, it's still Cinderace. Water type is Swampert. And even though I like Vileplume, I honestly like Roserade a lot more if we're talking about just these 9 Pokemon. For the electric types, I'm going to say Luxray. For the ice types, Lapras. For the fighting types, it's Iron Hands. For the poison types, it's Crobat, actually, not Toxtricity. For the ground types, it's Flygon. No, Excadrill. I really thought I had something there, but no. I want to make sure I do this right. Or wait, dang it, I need to do all that over. Hang on. I didn't realize I was still stuck over there. I'll fix it, don't worry. Alright. And now for the real kicker. I have to decide my favorite Pokemon of each type from the 9 that I've chosen for each type. Then I have to pick an all-time favorite. This is going to be hard. Of all these normal types that I've chosen, I really like Ursaluna the most. I'm gonna be putting all memes and whatnot aside. I'm only choosing this based on pure favoritism. These Pokemon that I'm gonna be choosing for this final row are my favorites of that type. No questions asked. So that being said, my favorite fire type from this list is Darmanitan. Favorite water type is Swampert. Grass is Roserade, actually, not Vileplume. Favorite electric type is Luxray. Favorite ice type is Alolan Ninetales. My favorite fighting type from this list is definitely Iron Hands. Oh, this is gonna look so weird. Hang on, I can just scroll over. What am I doing? My favorite poison type from the list is Crobat. Ground is Excadrill. Flying is Corviknight. Psychic is Espeon. Bug is probably Yanmega. Rock is Tyranitar. Ghost is Hisuian Zoroark. Dragon is Garchomp. Dark is Absol. Steel is Aegislash. I know you guys probably didn't see it, but hopefully that still worked. And Fairy is Tinkaton. Of all the starters I chose, my favorite is Turtwig, actually. Again, because I have a soft spot for it. My favorite of the gimmick forms is still Mega Mewtwo X. And my favorite of these legendaries is Articuno. And for my all-time favorite, out of all of the ones that I chose in the original last column, 9 very respectfully chosen Pokemon, and the ones that I chose in the favorite row as well. My favorite Pokemon of all time. Hang on. My favorite Pokemon of all time it's still Garchomp. Always has been, always will be. I love this Pokemon to death. As much as I wanted to use Garchomp in Pokemon Legends Arceus, I wanted to give myself some more variety. However, if I had the ability to replay Legends Arceus, I would make my team around Garchomp, no questions asked. I love this Pokemon. Full stop. And I suppose I might as well go over the bottom favorite sections as well. Otherwise, this wouldn't be a full video now, would it? So let's see. Favorite regional bird? Definitely Rookidee. Or no, Starly. Favorite regional mammal is Sentret. Favorite regional bug is Venipede. I'd also like to make an amend here. Instead of Garbodor, my favorite poison type from Generation 5 is going to be Scolipede. My favorite pseudo-legendary from this list is Garchomp, as I've said already. My favorite Pikachu clone is... probably Morpeko. Some people don't like it, but I do. Excuse me. My favorite evolution is Sylveon. My favorite fossil Pokemon is Rampardos. My favorite regional form is definitely Alolan Ninetales. My favorite Gigantamax Pokemon is still going to be Toxtricity. Oops, I scrolled down too far, but there we go. These are the Pokemon that I chose for these favorites if you want to look at them again. And my favorite baby Pokemon is going to be... Riolu. And for the second row, let's see what that is. No, not that. Whoops. Favorite box legendary? Probably Zekrom. Favorite mythical Pokemon? From this list, probably Darkrai, funnily enough. There was no option in the mythical... There was no option for mythical Pokemon in the base part of the tier list, so I'm including that here. My favorite Ultra Beast is Celesteela. My favorite Paradox Pokemon is still Iron Hands. And I'd say my favorite Pokemon type overall is actually Poison. There are a lot of underrated Poison type Pokemon out there. I have no idea why they're including Pokeballs as well, but for sake of consistency, I might as well do this. My favorite Pokeball is the Ultra Ball. It's a tried and true choice. I'm not going to do the Spinda section because there are like billions of possible Spinda patterns, and that would take forever and a day. My favorite Vivian pattern, though, is still the Elegant pattern. My favorite Alchemy form is probably Matcha Swirl, with the purple sweets on it. And my favorite new evolution out of all of these is still gonna be Clodsire. But there we go. That is... Or wait, hang on. But there we go. That is one easy tier list and one very, very hard tier list out of the way. I tell you, it was so hard picking some of my favorite Pokemon in that really big tier list. But I'm honestly glad I did this, though. It helped get it out of the way. And now you guys know what some of my favorite Pokemon are. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and until next time, this is Tentacles signing out. Take care, everybody. I'm so glad I pushed the stop recording button instead of the stop streaming button. Also, what's up, Splat Kitty and Ralvedo? Welcome to the stream. Oh, wow. Guys... The base recording for that really big Pokemon tier list that I just made is over 1 gigabyte. That means this video is gonna be huge. Also, what's up, Yin Yang? Welcome to the stream. Yes, you did show up a little late, but not to worry. If you guys missed that first part of the stream, I'm gonna be making it into a highlight video. Now then, I need to power on my Switch because we are going to be swapping over to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I'm gonna be looking for a shiny Clefairy. I've also downloaded the really big tier list, so that way I can post that on Twitter later. Speaking of which, I'm gonna notify Twitter that we're live right now. Or no, that we're switching over to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And now that the tier list part of the stream is done, I can finally see you guys in chat again. Also, that's understandable, Yin Yang. I hope that went well. Alright, let's see. Let me grab the stream link again. Switching over to Pokemon Violet now for some shiny Clefairy hunting. Ooh, I hope you enjoy your drawings, Ralvedo. Now then. I'm picking Shiny Clefairy for this stream because there's an event going on right now where Clefairy is spawning in mass outbreaks much more frequently. See, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 5 different Clefairy outbreaks on my map right now. And they all have their own separate shiny odds. So you could get a shiny Clefairy in each outbreak that you have. Also, what's up, Prox and Lemon Quack? Hope y'all are doing well. While this is going on, I might as well change the stream title, too. There we go. Now people know what we're doing. I'm so glad I chose to start this stream as early as I did. Imagine how much longer things would have taken. But yeah, to those who are just coming in, if you missed the first part of the stream, we made 2 separate Pokemon tier lists. One for the different Hatsune Miku designs that were made for Project Voltage, and another that ranked every Pokemon of each type and generation. That entire recording session for that second tier list turned out to be an hour long. So, the video is going to be massive. And for the record, during this stream, I am going to be using a shiny fairy-type sandwich. I don't want to take any chances with just base mass outbreak odds. Alright, see you later, Splat Kitty. Thanks for stopping by. Right, Prox? Their designs that they made are so cool. I especially liked the bug, ground, ghost, and poison type designs for Miku. I put those in S tier. But if you want to see what I chose for the other 14 types, wait until the video comes out. And I'm just going to say this right now, it probably will be a long time before I make that video. I've got a lot of other ones in the backlog that I want to release. Most of them are long overdue Let's Play episodes. I know it's been a while since I did a mass outbreak hunt, so let me reiterate. You want to keep defeating the featured Pokemon until you see the message, the number of whatever Pokemon you're hunting in the outbreak is definitely getting lower. When you see that message, you need to defeat that Pokemon about 15 more times. Then, after that, your shiny odds for that specific outbreak will be maxed out. Also, welcome back, Scarlet, and what's up, Q? Welcome to the stream. I'm not really a fan of the fairy-type Miku design, but I really love the ghost one. I don't know why, but the fairy-type design they made for Miku just doesn't sit with me. It's not my type, you know? No pun intended. Okay, we got the message, so I need to KO about 15 more Clefairy. That's 2. Gonna be counting this in my head. I'm kind of surprised that I haven't found the shiny yet, because on Friday, whenever I did a shiny Clefairy hunt, I found one in like 15 KOs. I didn't get any messages. I just KO'd Clefairy 15 times and then the shiny showed up. Alright. I'm a KO one more. And let's make a sandwich. The spawns for Clefairy are good. I won't deny it. I just don't want to take any chances. And if you guys want to participate in this event as well, you might want to hurry. It ends tonight at 7 p.m. So in about 5.5 hours. If we get shiny Clefairy quickly, I'll go to a different outbreak here in Kitakami and hunt it again. And I'm gonna be using the same sandwich trick that I've been using this whole time. Window capture is hidden. Let's see. Gotta make sure I have this right. Tomato. Salty herba. No, not sweet herba. Spicy herba. That's all you need, really. Also, Scarlet, to answer your question, that's actually a shortening of the phrase pocket monsters. Hence, in Japan, every Pokemon game has the main title, Pocket Monster. But it's shortened to Pokemon in every other region. I find that pretty cool. I do have an idea of whom we're gonna raid as well. I like all of those designs you mentioned, Ralvedo, except for Dragon. I don't know why, but the Dragon-type design feels basic to me. It's not bad. I just don't like it. I will come out and say this. All 18 designs that were made for Hatsune Miku are great. I did not put any of them in D tier for that specific reason. I do explain myself a little better in the... Or I will explain myself a little better in the video, so keep a lookout for that. Alright, none of you are shiny, so I'm gonna reset this the old-fashioned way. With a picnic. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Gotta mute. Okay, sorry about that. Had to clear my throat really badly. I also gotta make sure to look for this shiny Clefairy really closely. Because sometimes the glare of the sun makes you think a regular Clefairy is shiny when it isn't. Wait, hang on. Thought that was a shiny Ralts. We're good. Since all of these Clefairy are in this confined area, I might as well just do my picnic resets from here. It'll be easier that way. Oh yeah, I heard that! That Vault Tackle song, it slaps! I can't wait to hear the others. The remaining Project Voltage songs are going to be released every Friday. If that helps. I do agree, though. Deco27 is extremely talented. Ah, you know what I should have done? Dang it. I just now realized this. I should have saved before I started working on that sandwich. That way I wouldn't have lost my Herba Mystica. Oh well, it's fine. If it takes a long time and I still haven't found the shiny Clefairy, I might move to the Outbreak. To another Outbreak anyway. Just so we don't waste too much time, you know? That's understandable, Prox. Holy moly. I do not need to be rushing by these really tiny Pokemon, because who knows, any of those could be shiny too, not just Clefairy. We got 25 minutes left on this sandwich. So we still got plenty of time. Tell you what, though. Yesterday, when I was trying to hunt for another shiny Clefairy, I was so unlucky. It took me several hours just to find one. I hope that doesn't happen again. We'll see, though. Alright, none of you are shiny, I don't think. Nope, none of them. I also like the little dance Clefairy does whenever your trainer character isn't around. It's so funny. Well, that's still pretty good, Q. Shiny Litwick is awesome. And it looks even cooler after it fully evolves. None of you are shiny, right? Right. Okay. Reset time. Gotta go back here to do this because it's the most level area. How much do you want to bet, though? When I eventually do get my shiny Clefairy, I'm not going to have a sandwich active. One more. Never hurts. It also might help if I move really far away from the Outbreak and come back. That might be faster than... Oh, wait, never mind. Hold on. False alarm. I am lucky. Let's go. Shiny Clefairy is mine. Not the biggest pop-off in the world because admittedly I'm still a little bit tired. But hey, I predicted it, so I'll take it. Maybe I should have gotten some repeat balls beforehand. At the very least, Clefairy doesn't know any self-destructing moves. Cosmic Power. That raises its defense and special defense by 1 each? Yeah. Thought so. We're not done yet, though. I'm gonna be looking for more of these. I will be going to a different outbreak to do so, though. Because, like I said before, I don't want to waste any time. Oh, I know that pain so well, Ralvedo. That happened to me pretty often back when I was playing Sword and Shield. Moonblast, uh-oh. I'm gonna try a different Pokeball. Okay, never mind. Heal Ball works, I guess. I'll take it. Okay. Now here's the kicker. These Clefairy have an increased chance of having the Upbeat mark. Did I get lucky on my first Clefairy of the stream? No, okay. At least the nature and characteristic are good. Neutral nature plus HP characteristic. I'm not really too upset if we don't get the Upbeat mark. It won't be too much of a bummer to me, you know? Now, let's see. Where's the next easiest place to find Clefairy? Ah, here we go. Let's go there. It's also right next to a Ribombee outbreak. So the Fairy-type Shiny Sandwich I have could be... Yeah, excuse me. It could be beneficial there, too. But here is where this other Clefairy outbreak is. The Shiny Sandwich is still active, so maybe we could be lucky here, too. I say that, and then I think I almost found a shiny Leavanny. Get out of here. Try that again, Zero. While you're doing that... Okay, there are way more Clefairy spawning up here. This is where we're going to be doing the bulk of our KOs then. I like how in that first outbreak, the shiny Clefairy was basically right next to me, and I didn't notice it for like 10 seconds. Attack the dang Clefairy! There we go. Jeez. I might be in the minority here, but has anyone else noticed the auto battle AI for Scarlet and Violet being really glitchy as of the teal mask? It seems like none of my Pokemon can stay in a straight line. Wait a second, is that... No, it's not. I thought I found a shiny cutie fly. If you noticed there, a normal cutie fly's body is yellow. Whenever it's shiny, it turns pink. Sort of a darker shade of pink compared to Clefairy, though. So yeah, that's a normal one. Ah, so you do know what I'm talking about. I've had that happen to me too, though. There have been moments where my Pokemon just randomly freezes in place while it's in auto battle mode, and I can't do anything with it. It makes me switch to a different Pokemon. I don't know why that happens, but it's really bothersome. Let's see if we can get these last few KOs quickly. Get out of here, Zero. We gotta go back up top. I need to see if we can get the 60 or so KOs out of the way before the sandwich power runs out. If it does run out, I might take a chance and just use the base mass outbreak odds. It helps that you have a fast-moving Pokemon on your team like Ceruledge. Hang on, I gotta check something. Okay, there's still plenty of space on my computer. I thought I messed myself up with how long that second tier list lasted. There we go. So we gotta get more KOs, and we're at 2 now. Once again, I'll be counting these in my head. And hey, there's my 6-star raid for the day over in Kitakami. We're at 9 now, so 6 more. Attack the dang Clefairy! Starting to get a little annoyed at that. I'll KO those 4 Clefairy over there, and then I'll start the hunt. Alright, see you later, Ralvedo. Thank you for the item, Zero, but we're not done here. Okay, there we go. You know what? One more, just to be safe. And now we start the hunt. You gotta be kidding me! 2 times in a row! That's 2 times I've predicted a shiny Pokemon appearing! What is with my luck today? This is the good luck that I needed! Oh man! Let's freaking go! Doesn't seem like this one wants to go into an Ultra Ball either. Okay, I guess since we found this Clefairy so quickly, we'll try for a third one. Ooh, you know what? I have an idea. Since it's about to turn to nighttime in this game, I'm gonna throw a Dusk Ball. Dang it. I thought that would work. Follow me? That's a move that only works in double battles. Okay, never mind. Ultra Ball works. Let's frickin' go, dude. That's 2 shiny Clefairy in one stream. No, I don't want to give it a nickname. Does this one have the mark, though? Rats! No, it doesn't. Also, this Clefairy really likes to relax, judging by its nature and characteristic. Alright, time to hunt for another Clefairy, I guess. Even though that Rabombi outbreak is tempting. Oh wait, you know what? There's another one on the other side of the pond. I'll just go there. Why didn't I think of that sooner? Oh, it's you. Don't worry. Your time will come soon enough. But now is not that time. Oh yeah, that's a good point there, Q. In this game, for some reason, after you've registered a Pokemon in your Pokédex, the only way you can catch it is with a critical catch. I don't know why that is. It might be a programming issue. But, I don't like it. I wish it were like past Pokemon games where regular catches still counted. And that is not a shiny Clefairy. For the love of goodness, Zero. I'm gonna need to make sure your auto-battling programming is fine after this stream is over. Wow, this Clefairy really wandered far away from the outbreak. I think for this third outbreak, I want to see if I can use base mass outbreak odds. Because this sandwich is about to run out. We've only got 10 minutes of this sandwich. The only problem is, though, who's to say other Pokemon may or may not come in and steal the show. Like these Lotad. If at any point I see way too many Lotad on screen, I might just do a picnic reset then and there. Attack the Clefairy, please. That might have to be our custom raid message. Hashtag attack the Clefairy. But yeah, check that out. See how all those Clefairy are dancing? I find that little dance so cute. Alright, we got the first message. Come on, game. Make me proud. Make this 3 for 3. And geez, these Clefairy are going crazy. I knew they were excited about the full moon, but this is ridiculous. There's another one. We're still not at the second message yet. We've got a long ways to go. Also, welcome back, Bread. You actually did miss some things. I found 2 shiny Clefairy already, and I'm trying to search for a third one. And nice, you got the shiny Clefairy as well. Nice job, Q. Yeah, see if you can get a regular one that has the mark. I mean, you might as well, you know? Alright, Lotad, you're hogging the spotlight. I'm sorry, but I'm doing a picnic reset now. I want Clefairy to be here, not Lotad. Ralts and Curlia don't count either. This is Clefairy's turn. I tell you what, the only other time I've found a shiny Clefairy in a Pokemon game is at the Veilstone City slots in Pokemon Platinum. That's the one time where you can find a shiny Clefairy that you can't catch. In that slot game, Clefairy is what they use to show you how to properly use the slots. And we're at 3 KOs now. Gotta get 12 more. You know, are you kidding me? What is this, dude? This is getting a little ridiculous. That's 3 shinies. And this is technically still before maximum mass outbreak odds. I'm on fire today. Alright then, if an Ultra Ball doesn't work, I'm gonna throw a Dusk Ball. Okay, never mind, first try. I gotta stop myself while I'm ahead. I think to end off this stream, I know what I'm gonna do. No mark on this one either, but whatever. I'll probably do the other Clefairy outbreaks on my own time. But yeah, I know what we're gonna do to end the stream. You gotta be joking! What is this? Well, I know what it is. It's a shiny Ralts. But that's beside the point! What is going on, man? And darn it, it's female. I was kind of hoping for a male one so I could get a shiny Gallade. But you have got to be joking with me right now. Oh, dude. Okay, I'm making a video out of that as well. Or no. I might include this in its own thing in the highlight video. Are you kidding me? This one has a mark, but the Clefairy that I caught today didn't? I gotta know. I gotta know what it is. You four are coming with me. I'm now up to 4 boxes of shiny Pokemon because of this. Okay. Not exactly the rarest mark in the game, but that's still really cool. Wait, what's Ralts' nature? Okay, that's not bad. But yeah, that is definitely gonna be it for the shiny hunting part of this stream. I think to end off the stream, though, I know what I want to do. And yes, I'm keeping this in suspense on purpose. I gotta bring Breloom into the party. Because it's time. Your time has come. We're gonna be fighting and catching Monkey Dory to end off the stream. But before I do anything to it, I have gotta use Spore on it. Oh, never mind. Down it goes. We're in trouble. I wonder. I have an idea. Come on, Tropicana. Yeah, good. Do that, and then use Syrup Bomb. Oh, great. I forgot. The Loyal 3 had the Toxic Chain ability. Any attack that hits your Pokemon has a chance of badly poisoning your Pokemon. I don't know where I was going with this. You know what? I might as well not heal. I'll just use Energy Ball. I'm aware, Pugizzy, but I've already beaten the DLC. All these people out there who are saying you can't catch the Loyal 3. I'll show them. Unfortunately, though, I think this is about as much as I'm going to be able to damage Monkey Dory. That's a first catch! Let's go, baby! Told you could catch the Loyal 3. Monkey Dory, the Retainer Pokemon, a Poison and Psychic type. Monkey Dory keeps itself somewhere safe while it toys with its foes, using psychokinesis to induce intense dizziness. I'm not going to give it a nickname because it's a legendary. I figured that would be a nice way to end off the stream before we went and raid someone. I'll put you in this box. I don't really know, Pugizzy. Maybe they wanted to be captured. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the stream. And what a stream it was. We found 3 shiny Clefairy plus a shiny Ralts. I'm not gonna evolve them. Also, welcome Charizard to the stream. The tier list section of the stream went well too, but if you guys missed it, I'm gonna be releasing that as a highlight video later on. Actually, you know what? No. I am gonna be evolving one of these Clefairy, but don't go anywhere because it's time for the raid. And I know whom we're gonna be raiding. Let me see if I can raid this person by redirecting. Also, wow, those crunchy frames. Let's see. We are going to be raiding... Ah, rats. We can't raid this person with redirect. But yeah, we're going to be raiding HDV. He's currently trying to complete the Shiny Living Dex for the Scarlet and Violet DLC. At least this first part. So, here's the link to HDV's stream. Or wait, no. Is that him? Yeah, that's his stream. And when you get there, I want you to type this raid message. Or no, never mind, we're not doing a custom raid message. Let's still do #tentacle raid. My next stream is gonna be probably not for a while. I might wait until next Monday to stream again, because there's gonna be a Splatoon 3 challenge on that day, in which you get to play a modified Rainmaker. I want to stream the modded Rainmaker challenge because it looks freaking sweet. I don't know if I'm gonna do another stream this week, but if I do, it'll probably be more Super Mario Bros. 2. I want to beat that game before I forget about it, you know? Anyway, enough ramblings from me. That's it for this stream. Until next time, this is Tentacles signing out. Take care, everybody.